So welcome to Yoga at the Wall. If you've never done yoga at the wall, you can take any wall at your house and use it. This will help you with your alignment and stability. Actually, Iyengar yoga was one of the first yogas to start with doing yoga at the wall with props and ropes. So today, join us as we take you through a beautiful yoga class, gentle, but using the wall to help you with your alignment. Let's start with our eyes closed. Just finding a comfortable seat, feeling the sit bones rooted into the earth. And your hands, just resting the palms on the thighs. Take a few moments just to settle in. And as you feel the sit bones rooted into the earth, the shoulders away from the ears, start to breathe Ujjayi breathing, inhaling deep through the nose, like you're sipping a straw all the way to the back of the throat. And then exhale deep through the nose. Soften the space between your eyes. Maybe open up your mouth and soften your lips. Maybe wiggle your nose if you can. And continue to breathe Ujjayi. The breath moves us. Our breath is at a very high vibration. Our breath is our inner voice. So the breath moves us in all of the postures. And as the eyes are closed, let's continue to deepen the Ujjayi breath. Perhaps 6 to 7 counts of inhalation and 6 to 7 exhalation. Or if you have the wish to deepen the breath, you can. Make sure though you're at a comfortable flow. And then let's add to our breath. Let's deepen the breath by adding pauses. Add a pause at the top of the inhalation. And a pause at the bottom of the exhalation. And it's with these pauses that we grow deeper in our practice. Now within this pause, notice how you feel. Keep breathing Ujjayi with the pauses. And now see the breath as white, light, healing energy. So it's pretty amazing. We have the power to be able to heal ourselves, our mind, our body, our spirit, through the gift of imagination, through the gift of being intuitive and connected with our breath. About 5 more deep breaths to build a strong foundation before we start to move through our postures. And then slowly, with the eyes closed, just bring your hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to feel each fingertip touch together. Bringing the right and left brain together, sealing at the heart, with our fingers pointing to the third eye. And then for a few breaths, a simple silent mantra to yourself. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. I am happy, I am healthy, and I am strong. Few more rounds of this simple healing mantra. And then take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. And flutter the eyes open. We'll just start to move. Bring the hands, clasp them like this. We're just going to push away, rounding the low back. And then we're going to inhale, just lift the arms up. And then exhale, kind of round, just really simple, getting into the rib cage. Inhale, lift up. As you lift up, draw the shoulders down, draw the navel in. Exhale, push away, maybe even roll back a little bit. Inhale, reach. 2 more. Exhale, round, let the head drop. Inhale, up. And then exhale, just bring the hands back down. Now place the hands back down and maybe just lift the hips up in the heart. Ooh, lift the heart. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And then forward fold, just all the way over. Relaxing the head and the neck. And you can reach your fingertips more forward, lift the wrists up if you want, right? And draw the shoulders back and down. Just take a couple more breaths here. And as you're reaching forward, draw back through the sit bones, elongate the spine more. Don't let go of the beautiful Ujjayi breath that you spent the last 5 minutes creating. And then slowly, we're going to move into tabletop. So gently bring your hands back, unfold the legs, unravel the legs, and come to just a nice tabletop. We're going to do happy puppy. So I want you, this is a little different than child's pose. You want to reach the hands way out. You kind of stick your booty up. Some people love this and some people don't. Draw the shoulders back and then just push the heart down. Yeah. So for some people, this is heaven, right? They can push their whole heart down, even put their chin on the lap and gaze through. Right? Looks like a little puppy. Now, both these ladies are very flexible, so if you're at home practicing now, You can always even put a block under your head, right? And so you can just like this and use the block and not have to go all the way down. Taking 3 breaths here, same thing, inhale deep. Find the pause grow and exhale, melt the heart back down. And then slowly walk the hands back, come to your tabletop, and let's pause there. So spread the fingers wide, draw the shoulders back, yeah, nice. Now don't let the belly drop, draw the navel in, yep, a little more, yeah, beautiful. We're gonna do down dog and then move the feet back to the wall, but first let's get into down dog. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. And then start to walk if you can, the heels. Now some people like to lift the heels up a little or put the heels back. We're gonna use the wall today. This way you can really activate the postures. So earlier in my alignment principles video, we talked about the 3 platforms in every posture, so even here. So the feet are working and spread. The hips, the navel is in as the flesh of the bucket goes down to the heels. And as the ladies are pushing the fingers forward, they're drawing the shoulders back, so you can see that. And then a couple more breaths, ladies, really working out your dog, however you feel. You could, actually they were already doing, popping one heel and the other. And then find stillness in your dog for a moment. So there's a lot of benefits in finding the stillness in the postures. I want you to take 3 breaths with that idea of the inhalation, take the pause, exhalation, take the pause out through the navel. One more deep, deep breath. And then as you exhale, walk back to the wall. So you're gonna have to bring the feet out a little bit, right, to forward fold. Yeah, about 6 inches. Maybe walk the feet out just a little bit, yep. Or I mean forward, honey, yeah. But you have such a deep forward fold, you were able to do that. Today, we're going to work hip width apart right now. So root into the 4 corners of the feet and make sure that your hip is really where the hip bone is, right? The ace is right here. And then really make sure you feel the weight in the front of the foot a little bit more, the forefoot. Let's start with a little twist. So leaving the left hand down, just cross the left hand over near the right foot and open up. Yeah. Yeah. So she's gonna draw this left hip back as she looks right. And draw. Now give me a little up dog. Inhale and just reach up, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale the other side. Right hand kind of comes over to the left. And as you open up to the left, notice she's drawing the right hip back, even the shoulder back. So we're always doing opposition, right? We're always creating opposition in yoga. A little bit more, Brooke. Yeah, draw the right shoulder back. The right, this one. Yeah, good. Yeah, the shoulder girdle, the blade, yep. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale deep. And then exhale, come all the way up, flat back, or round if you want. You both were rounding, that's fine. Rounding up is nice. Starting with some very strong postures, we're gonna go into chair pose at the wall. We're gonna fire up our knees and our thighs. So bring the feet out about 6 to 8 inches. You're gonna need that. And then you're gonna bring the back to the wall and then start to just sit down. Utkatasana, chair pose. So this is one of those postures that when you go to a yoga class, it seems really easy. It's a lot of energy, right, guys? So they make it look easy because they're yoga teachers, but it's not that easy, but it's so powerful. So what you're doing is engaging the knees. You're firing up the thighs. Now bend the elbows to the side. Give me a little cactus arms. And at the same time, can you draw the navel in a little bit more? Sit down a little bit more. Right? Now, can you close the eyes? Because just going back to that simple breath. I promise only 2 more breaths. You're firing up the knees, good thighs, happy thighs. 1 more breath. And then this time I want you to straighten up all the way by rooting down. Yep. And then exhale, hands into prayer. Walk to the front of the mat and we'll start to move a little bit. I just wanted you to feel the wall. Doing 2 sun salutations, modern ones. We'll start in Samastitihi. Eyes are open or closed. We inhale, reach our hands up. Exhale, forward fold. So there's many ways of doing sun salutation. Inhale, flat back, but engaging all the way. Exhale, find your plank pose. And ladies, can you stop in plank for a moment? And bring your feet back to the wall. I know, it's like, yes. We're gonna talk a little bit about plank. We're gonna hold plank. Option for sure is to lower the knees. So you can always lower your knees in the plank pose. Rooting through the 5 fingers, making sure the shoulders are slightly over the wrists. Now push into the thumb, the forefinger, and the outside of the hand. And as you push down, draw the shoulders back and down. Draw the navel in. Push the heels back. You have the wall there, so really push. 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin into chaturanga. Sliding forward, all the way, coming to the cobra. As they inhaled in cobra, stay there for a moment. Exhale, lower down. And we're gonna do 2 more like that, 2 more cobras. Inhale, shoulders back, elbows in, beautiful ladies, and then lift up. So the key here is drawing the shoulder blades back, elbows in. And then exhale all the way down. 1 more, inhale. Shoulders back, elbows in, lift the heart, smile. Feel like the heart is pulling through. Exhale down. Option to tuck the toes and come back to plank pose, or you can come hands and knees and down to down dog. So there's always options. In yoga, I don't really like to talk about levels because you're going to do yoga the rest of your life. So it's just options. Every day is different. Finding the wall again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Ha. Slowly walking to the top of the mat. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Now see how it feels away from the wall for a moment. And in chair pose, sometimes you'll see people bring the toes together, heels a sliver apart, drawing everything in. If your feet are hip width apart, then don't let the knees knock in. Sometimes you can even put a block, right? And squeeze the block. I better not keep talking because they're holding this longer and longer, but we take a nice deep, deep breath in. From here, straighten up. So push down to the feet, straighten up, open up the heart. Bend the elbows, keep pushing the hips forward. Nice, back bend. By the power of the feet and the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands into prayer. 2 full sun salutation, ladies, on your own, starting now. However you want to move, just 2 full suns. Let the breath move you. The beauty of yoga is that we all come together but have our own practice. go back to the breath. Always feel the breath. Well, 3 of us will do one more, just at your own pace. When we're done, we'll end in Samastiti. If you can, do it with your eyes closed. Let the breath be your voice, your rhythm. Can you find the pauses? We come together, taking a moment at the top of our mat, eyes closed. Breath in, exhale, sigh it out. And then slowly opening up the eyes, and let's do a couple postures using the wall. So we're gonna come to Warrior 2, facing this way. So bending, so get into your Warrior 2. So front foot could be to the back arch or to the back heel. Different styles of yoga. When you have the wall, you can push the knife edge of the foot, nice ladies. Look at the front foot. Is it in line, parallel, second tone line with the knee? And the hips level, right? So don't worry about them being square. That used to be an old cue. And it would push the legs out of alignment. Okay? Now, one thing that's nice is feel like you're hugging in. So, like you're pressing a ball. And then squeeze your bandha, so the root lock. It's like squeezing the perineum, not the piriformis. You can squeeze that too, but it's squeezing the perineum. Close the eyes, 2 more breaths. So this is when it gets powerful. When you can hold a posture like this, it becomes very powerful. Take a deep breath in. Now I want you to slowly straighten the front knee by rooting down, And from there, ladies, let's release. Let's just flip the palm, use the hand on the wall. See if you can get the fingers back to the wall, maybe not. Now from here, root down to the feet, draw the navel in, we go back to the 3 platforms, draw the fingers back, and then see if you can open up. So open up the armpit. Stay there. Breathe 3 breaths up the side ribs. Do you see the breath? Is it white light energy? Yes. Beautiful. Open up the heart just a little bit more. Exhale, find Warrior 2 one more time. Now make sure your Warrior 2 isn't too wide, so shorten the front leg just a little bit. I want you to have a little more stability. Yeah, there you go. Nice, yeah. Back leg straight and strong, right? Yep. Even the hips, lift this hip. Yeah, good. Then let go. 3 breaths, ladies. You're strong. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. Very simple mantra today. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. Take one more deep breath in, and then slowly straighten the front knee, push down through the feet. Beautiful. Draw the palm back, shoulders back. Create space everywhere. Reach. Side ribs stretch. Now, as you're rooting down, Mula Bandha, root lock. Open up the heart more. Inhale here. Exhale, side angle pose. So take that moment. You can even take your left hand on your hip and reach way out. And then place the forearm on the thigh. Push away, then your back arm up. You're still using, if you want, you can keep the back arm straight or way over the head. Now she can go over the head, right? Make sure that that's comfortable. Nice. Are you hugging in? Front heel to back arch. Are you squeezing that ball? Are you drawing in the root lock? Squeezing the perineum. Are you drawing the shoulder blades back and down? 2 more breaths, ladies. These are beautiful. Strong. Take a deep breath in from here. And now you're just going to do reverse warrior. Use the backhand. And now straighten the front leg by rooting down through the 4 corners of the feet. That's how we start moving in a deeper motion. It's not about the posture. It's not about the end result. It's not even about how it looks. It's if the alignment is good, it feels good for your body. And then, ladies, take a deep breath in. Go through one vinyasa. So the vinyasa can be going through plank. You can do knees, chest, chin. You can just not do the vinyasa and go to downward facing dog. Everybody has a different practice. Taking deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Slowly walk to the top of the mat. Shake out your shoulders, your head, wiggle your booty, whatever. Right? So when we work at the wall and hold postures for a while, you're going to get really strong. It is a workout. Slow can be very, very good. Very strong, maybe sometimes stronger than going fast. Inhale, flat back. Take the pause. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Just taking the pause. Rooting down through the feet, drawing the navel in, shoulders down. Taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, root down to come up. Inhale, push the hips forward, navel in, baby back bend by rooting down. Back bends come from the power of the thighs and the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands into prayer. Now we're gonna go the same thing, starting with our warrior 2 at the wall. Other side. You can always try front heel to back arch or front heel to back heel. The most important thing is how you're stacked. Second toe in line with the knee, bring the knee just a little more over. Yeah, or you can shorten the stance. Sometimes you don't want to be too wide, right? Make sure the hips are level, shoulders down and back, and then after all of this, just let go. There is yin and yang in every posture. Just draw this in. Yeah, there you go. Don't go so deep, but keep this straight. That's beautiful right there, okay? Couple breaths, ladies. Go back to that breath, the white light energy, the healing energy. The mantra, I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. This warrior posture will make you very, very strong. One more breath in. And as you exhale, start to slowly straighten the front knee by rooting down. Flip the palm. Nice straight leg. Arching back. Use the wall, push the hand to the wall. The foot is into the wall, opening up the heart, gazing up, and breathe through the ribs. One more deep breath in. Exhale, find your warrior two one more time. The second time, you can get a little deeper, breathing deep. Where can you use that pause? Maybe it's an extra little breath. Maybe you're squeezing a little bit more mulaban. Or is it just letting go through the shoulder blades? And then organic energy is when you reach through all the fingertips. You're hugging in still, but you're reaching. One more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, straighten the front knee. Do one more arch back. Maybe this goes a little deeper. Maybe open up the chest a little bit more. And then see the breath go up the ribs, which is kind of fun, right? We're going to get the side body stretched. A lot of times we don't think about that. Inhaling, reaching, side angle pose. So reach long, ladies, out of the torso, then place the forearm down. If you have a practice where the arm goes all the way down, that's fine, as long as you're not hunched over, right? We want to stay true. So this posture has everything, right? It's long. This posture is long from fingertip all the way to the outside of her foot. And it's nice because you have the wall, you can do that. Keep drawing, hugging in, front heel to back arch, navel in. Inhale, come up, warrior two, reverse warrior. We are almost there. Drawing the shoulder blades back. Take a deep breath in through the heart, find the pause. And then exhale, go through your vinyasa. And it's always fun to have a couple different vinyasas, that's okay. Or instead of vinyasa, do a downward facing dog. When you have the alignment principles, you can be more playful, right? You can be more playful because your body is being stacked and aligned, and it's healing, especially when you're using your breath. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower down your knees, and come all the way on your belly. You can rest your forehead on your hands, wiggle the booty. That sometimes will just release the hips and the back. We're going to go through a little bit of heart opening before we do camel at the wall. Take a couple more breaths. We're just going to start with a couple cobras again. So you want to place the hands, the thumbs are in the middle of the chest, so back far enough. Draw the shoulders back, elbows in, inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Cobra rolls. Inhale again, up. And then exhale, roll back down. Reaching way forward. And then on your own, ladies, a few more like this, but I want you to actually kind of see the spine rolling up and then really reach way out. Almost like hinging from the hips as you go down. The same concept. couple more times. We're really opening up the spine. And then we'll get into up dog. So press the hands back, draw the elbows in line with the wrists, shoulders back, inhale, lift up. If you can, lift the thighs up. It's very important to have the shoulders go back. So many people will round the shoulder blades, draw the shoulder blades back. Even here, micro bend the elbows a little bit. And open up the heart more. And then exhale back to child's pose. Just bend the knees and reach. Just take a moment. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Let's take a nice audible breath. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it go. Coming back on your mat, we'll do one more heart opening, Salambhasana. So lay all the way on your belly. Option to clasp your hands behind you. We'll talk a little bit about rooting through the 10 toes, drawing the navel in, shoulders back. I want you to feel long. So when we inhale and lift up, I want you to lift up but long. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the feet, but then feel long. Yeah. And then feel the soft, beautiful part of your belly. And you can roll back and forth a little bit on that. One more breath. And then exhale, roll down by reaching out as you roll down. Let's do 2 more. All right? Inhale, you can clasp if you want or not. Draw the shoulders back. Feet lift, heart lifts, more. Straighten the legs long. Nice. Lift up just a little bit more, like someone's pulling your hands back. And then exhale down. One more on your own. Make sure you inhale, expand, lift. More. And then exhale, rolling down. And just take a moment, place your hands, make a little pillow with your hands. Windshield wiper the legs. You can bend the knees and just relaxes the back body. And then we're just going to slowly come up and face the wall. Just go to work on using the wall for Ustrasana, camel pose. So bring a block in between your legs and set your, I'm going to grab 2 blocks, 2 more. Set your thighs to the wall. So depending. The wall you can use at home, and this is just to help activate. If you feel like you're going to go further, then you would use the blocks on each side. You do not have to put your hands on the blocks. So I'm just going to kind of put it here. You want you bring the legs here, I would do. Bring the feet a little bit so you can move in. Because you're going to, and then place that other one over there. Before we get into this, we're gonna go push your thighs to the wall. And then bring your arms up, ladies, like cactus arms, right to the wall. Yeah. So I want you to use the wall to feel the power of the thighs and the hips. So now draw the navel in and kind of push the pelvis right to the wall. Keep your forearms on the wall. Yep, keep your hands on the wall. And just lift the upper back by keeping, and start back, yes, by keeping the forearms on the wall. Yeah, yeah. So by doing this, you're pushing against the wall, drawing the heart back, yes. And it doesn't seem like much, but you start to realize that the power of this back bend comes from pushing the hips forward, drawing the navel in. And then relax, ladies. Take a moment. So the power of this action is drawing the hips forward. It's like a crane. So you're rooting out, you're drawing your hips forward. That's the only way you can arch back. Okay? So we're going to talk you through this again so that you really get the motion of it. Okay? So bring your arms out. Make sure the pubic bone is pushed right to the wall. All right? Draw the navel in. Now inhale and start to place one hand and the other hand on your back pocket. And take a pause. Keeping the hips and everything forward. And then inhale again. Exhale, start to arch back more. You can start tracking the ceiling. Now, for most of us, we stay right there. Or we start reaching for the blocks or our ankle, but making sure that the hip and the thighs don't leave the wall. So if you've never done this against the wall, you're gonna love this because it really forces you to keep the hips forward. This is not a back bend, it's really a heart lift. It is a back bend, but we don't want you to just arch back and crunching the low back. I want you to think more lifting. This is a perfect example of a nice lift, pushing down. Couple more breaths. And then as you inhale, bring one hand on the low back, the other hand on the low back, draw the navel in, and then sit back for a moment. Yeah, yeah. So ladies, how does that feel? It's a lot. So, you're watching this, we're doing it at the wall, it makes it look really easy. So you can turn around now, and let's just bring our legs out, forward fold. Because when we're in the middle of the room doing camel pose, a lot of times, yeah, you guys need a good forward fold. A lot of times what happens is people do this, and they just go back like this. You really want to keep the hips pushed forward. And it's better to just be here than here, right? So you want to protect the low back by the navel coming in, the power of the thighs, right? And then that way, you keep the heart lifted. So that's another way of using the wall. Take a couple breaths here, ladies, in and out. Maybe a couple audible breaths with a deep inhalation, and then exhale, sigh it out. Ah. Effort and surrender, very important. And if you can't reach your toes, don't worry about it. Just place your hands on your thighs or your shins. Just relax over. Make sure the feet are drawn back. That will stretch out the back of the legs. 2 more breaths. Go back to the white light healing energy. Go back to I am healthy, I am happy, I am strong. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out even more. And slowly inhale, come up. And then exhale, just bring the feet together. Just nice little Baddha Konasana. So it doesn't matter. Look, you can bring the feet way out like this or closer. Draw the flesh of the buttocks back so we're sitting right on our sit bones, navel in. Inhale here, and exhale, just forward fold. Little opening of the hip. If you want, you can always rest your head on a block, right? If you want to. If you need to bring the legs out more, you can. If you want to bring them closer in, you can. Close the eyes, about 3 deep breaths. Let go. And let the head just fall forward. Go back to the breath. And we slowly just inhale, come back, flat back, shake the legs out. And we're going to go to the wall. So we're going to do nice Shavasana to the wall, okay? So the hardest way of getting the legs up the wall is getting the legs up the wall. It's pretty hard sometimes. The trick is if you just lift one cheekbone up, you literally just put your booty way up like this, and then you can swing your legs straight up and over. So legs up the wall is a very popular restorative posture for PD, Karani. But you can do it at home at any time. It's a great posture right before you go to bed. You can put a blanket over your feet. We're going to do Shavasana, the most important posture. Inhaling, take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Shavasana. keeping your eyes closed. Start to bend your knees. And just roll to the right or left side, whichever is comfortable. And just take a pause. Go back to the breath. I am happy. I am healthy. I am strong. And with your eyes closed, root your hands down into the earth and slowly just find a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. Bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Bring the thumbs right into the heart center. And just know that you can come to this place. It's right there within you. The light, the love, the peace, your breath. We'll seal this practice with the sound of Om. We'll first take a cleansing breath. We inhale deep. Namaste. Thank you, guys.